Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, aka Carson to Cat, aka Carson to Cat's Life, and I'm just prepping a little make that I'm doing. So I'm doing the trial make first before I actually do the tutorial. And I thought, you know, I should actually be filming some of this anyways. You know, I've made the book, which will be the tutorial that I'll be doing, the little notebook there, and I'll be doing the tutorial. And I'm just doing some little fiddly, you know, inserts and things to go in. I thought, well, I should be filming this because it'll, I can show you the book, and we'll have already made the inserts and things, because sometimes I don't bother showing inserts or pockets, just how to do the book. And so I thought, oh, well, you know, I might as well film it and spend a little time together doing it, because all I'm doing is figuring out, you know, the dimensions and what size I should be doing it and everything else. So, and I've glued it as well, which I don't, when I send them off, I don't glue them up. What I do is I actually use my score tape, but I didn't want to use my score tape, you know, my double-sided tape, up. So, yeah, and this paper line that I've got here is, I'll show you the small pad. I've got a 12 by 12 pad and a 6 by 6 pad. And do you think I can see the 6 by 6 pad now? Which is, oh yeah, it's hiding inside the 12 by 12 pad. So this is it. This is Magnolia Lane by Ultimate Crafts. And I don't know where they're situated, but oh, it's a UK one. So yeah, that's come over from the UK for us. So this is the book so far, and I've got three inserts there. I've got one there, 3 pockets, 3 inserts, one there, and one there, and they're all a good size. 4 by 6. Takes 4 by 6 there. So I thought, yeah, I might as well just come and have a little chat, and while I'm putting this together, you know, you can keep me company while I just do this, because as I say, I was just figuring it out. And so I've made these 3 little tabs. I haven't got my I've still got all my scoring boards and my, you know, my cutting boards and everything still in storage. So it's a little bit, when you do it all by hand, it's okay, but it's a little bit rough. So, you know, lines aren't quite straight. And so this is a real handmade journal. And of course I'm using the glue, and it's good. So I'm just trying to put this tab halfway through, because this is going to be in the middle pocket. I just peg it down to keep it together while it's drying off a bit. But I just wanted to do it this way so that I can sort of like make them look pretty, I suppose. All the inserts in this paper line, of course, is they're all metric, so it's all not, you know, they're not quite the same size as you would normally expect in a paper pad, but they're still very pretty and very nice, and you can make them work. It's like on this one. This image here is quite a lot smaller, so to cover the bottom, I just did some cutting out, detail cutting, and just stuck it to the bottom so that I could put the picture up and frame it nicely round. So there are ways of working around things that aren't quite the right size, you know, it just takes a little bit of imagination to do it. Of course, the back's plain there for a picture or journaling or whatever, but this is my wrap-up, my mock-up, before I actually film myself doing it. and showing that tomorrow. You know, if you want to see, come back tomorrow and see how I make the actual journal. It's always interesting to find different techniques to make journals and things like that. I know I've made this one before ages ago, but I don't think I've ever filmed it. So this is good. So another Kathy Autumn. Oh, I'm just leaving that to dry there. So I've made this little tag pocket thing just out of a strip, and worked out the measurements and gave myself 2 little pockets there to go down, which will be inserted in the book. I just have to decide on, you know, what pages I'm going to do what. I think I might have made it a little bit too big, but it might not, it might work, you know. It's quite a big pocket, so it probably will work. Just have to decide which page to pop it on. I haven't decided yet. This is quite a plain page, so maybe it'll go on there. Should probably go on there like that. I've also done some detail cutting out on other things as well, just for more interest on the page. Yeah, I think I'll leave this one here. So it could go on the front. No, too much. I like this page as it is. What I did there was on the actual pattern there, a butterfly was actually there, so I just cut around the butterfly and just left it free there, and it just sticks out the page like that. It's quite cute, you know, just adding little details on which make things look nicer sometimes. And I'm just trying to work this one out. She's going to be a library pocket card thing. I would have liked to get, I'm just using up the scrap papers there. I would have liked to get that into it. I might just do it around here, like so. So I do make templates to figure things out, and then it's just rearranging the templates onto the paper to try and get detail and pattern in if you can. It's like here, this is some scrap paper that I've got left over from cutting out the bigger pieces of the bigger pages there. So I'm using the bottom bit as the tab. It's easier when you've got a scoreboard, because I'd score along that, and the fold would be better. So I'm just figuring things out now. Oh, that was a tab. Cut my tab off. Oh well. I put it on the wrong side anyway. Oh. That's really nice, that bit there. Shame I mucked that one up, wouldn't it? I like that. Let's see if I got some more. What I've got here as well is I've made this as a little fold out as well. As I say, this is just the figuring out stage as to, you know, just the figuring out stage as to how things are going to work. I left it with the little trim on there because I couldn't quite decide. I'm going to come up to catch that little piece there because I couldn't quite decide what height I wanted these to come. So if you undercut, it's really difficult to add on. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. It just makes life a little bit more difficult for yourself. But if you overcut, you can always cut it down. Wanted to leave as much as the pattern on that as I could. But you think, what am I going to all that trouble for that mock-up for? I don't know, actually. I don't have to go to that much trouble, do I? I don't even have my bone folder with me. So, be interesting to see if it's in storage. Going to bother to ink the edges, which I will do when I do the tutorial tomorrow. Then I'll be inking around everything tomorrow as well. Properly, I'll be doing it properly. So say it'd be easy if I had a bone folder here, but I don't, so I'm just making do. This is just going to be a nice little fold out here. This is probably the hardest thing to do, is to figure out where you're actually going to place things. So you just have to go with what the pattern is and what it looks like. Would it be better a little bit shorter? Don't know. This pattern, this paper is very busy in places. That could work, couldn't it? Yeah, I made this decision. Because what will happen when I do the tutorial is that I will probably hide some of these hinges and things underneath. I would hide that underneath the edge there so you couldn't see it. Let's have a look, see what these are doing now. This is to go in this one. actually will protect that little butterfly there. It's not too bad, is it? Not too bad, looks okay actually. I was worried about it, whether it would look okay or not. So I've also made a little pocket there too, which I thought could probably go there. I like that as it is. I really don't want to put anything on there. So let's have a look. Mucked that one up, didn't I? Well, still haven't got a job. Job hunting's still not going very well. As I said, there are a lot of jobs here. But apparently not for me. Apparently. So I'll just pop this around there. Actually, I'll pop it all over the back because I am going to glue it down to the drill. Oh, there's a bit too much glue there, but never mind. Oh, not quite. Wonder if this will reach. There. Okay. So that's not quite there. Okay, and then the last one will be this one. Yeah, I didn't even have a corner around here either. Let's just see if I can straighten that up. It's just a fraction off that side. Okay. Just glue this down. camera's flashing at me that I'm going to run out of battery shortly, so I think I'll finish it off here. And I hope you're going to join me tomorrow to see how to make this cute little journal that I've just done some little bits and pieces on there. I'll just quickly flash through it for you. This would be an insert here, obviously, little pocket there. And as I say, I'll finish it off. I'll do so there's the pocket there as well. And there's my little flip there, which is just decided it's going to move, and I won't be able to do anything with that, will I? Nope. Oh well, lopsided pocket. But as I say, this is just my mock-up, and I'll be making it for real tomorrow. So yeah, hope you come and join me then, and see you tomorrow. Here, look, I didn't manage to put any more little bits and pieces in. Oh, look. And this is what the little cutouts are for, is just to jazz up the little bits in, you know, when you put it on and the pocket on and that. So come and join me tomorrow and we'll make a fully finished journal.